to another tutorial video. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a rose bud. There's a different approach to making a rose bud. I have to make a rose bud for my daughter today for her photo shoot in her ballet class. And I've decided to turn this into a tutorial video so that anybody who needs to learn how to make a rose bud will learn from this video. Before I get right into it, I'd like to say a massive thank you if you're already a subscriber of this channel. If you are not yet a subscriber of the channel, I would advise that you subscribe now and hit on the notification bell. That's the little bell icon on the side, just so that you'll be notified anytime a new video is uploaded. Okay, right, let's get on to it. For the second time running, Skill Dance Organization is hosting the red carpet event on the 30th of July at the New Art Exchange, Gregory Boulevard, NG76BE. We will be showcasing all the projects the ladies in our dressmaking class have done since lockdown. This is an exhibition and fashion show with a difference building up to an award ceremony. Doors open at 11:45 a.m. and ends at 3:30 p.m. VIP tickets are £8 plus booking fee and are available from eventsbrick.com. The red carpet event promises to be very exciting. So save the date, 30th of July, and see you there at the New Arts Exchange. Now let's get right into it. So the fabric I have in front of me here is satin. And this, I had cut it at a measurement of 3.5 inches wide by 25 inches long. Okay, at this point, you can decide to do it at any size and length, depending on how big you want your rosebud to be. Okay, so I have a few things here in front of me as well. I have a hair clip. I have a few things for embellishment over here. Of course, I have some pearls as well. I'll decide what to do in the center when I am done. And then I have my needle on threaded on a double, okay, with my thread knotted. Now what I'm going to do now is kind of arc this bottom here a little bit before we start. So I'm just going to, instead of it looking like a square, I'm just going to arc the bottom like that and do the same on this other end before we start stitching. We're just going to be making running stitches, okay, very big running stitches. That is how you're going to stitch the whole strip together, and then we're going to pull. All right, so I'm going to start from this end here. This is a very simple way of making a rosebud. Okay, so I'm going to just go in, out like that till the very end. Okay, and then I'll bring it back. Okay, so I've finished stitching and I have pulled them together very tight. Okay, I'm going to just bring my start end and my finish end together, and I'm going to make a few stitches, a couple of stitches in there to close it up, and then make my knot there, and then we can arrange our rose into the desired shape we're looking for. Okay, so I'll make a couple of stitches here and then just make a knot, and then I can cut my thread up. Okay, and then I'll leave my thread hanging because I'm going to be putting in a bead or something else for the center. So at this point, I'm just going to try and arrange my rosebud into the shape I'm looking for. There is actually no single rule to arranging the shape. It's entirely up to you how you want to arrange your shape. So I'm thinking of putting like these little petals in the center and stitch them close, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so I've got a bunch of petals here that I have just taken from the whole lot, about 5 of them. I put them into 2 and then I twisted it at the bottom. You can see I'm going to find the desired place, or the appropriate place should I say, to stitch it, and then I'll stitch it in there. It looks like it'll do here. I'm just going to run a couple of stitches. No, it looks like this place is much better. Yeah, I'm going to run a couple of stitches to hold it together, and then we take it from there. All right, so I've finished securing it at the end here. I'm going to just cut my thread off. And then we can now attach it to our hair clip. What I have done is to cut some felt to cover up the messy bit here at the back, and then this other one to help me attach it to the clip. All right, the ideal thing was for me to have cut a matching felt color to the rosebud, but I don't have that, so I'm going to use what I have available. I have my hot glue gun melting now in the plug. I'm waiting for everything to get set, then I'll assemble the little bits in front of me. Whilst we wait to set the bits together, let me talk to you about another channel of mine, which is Podcast with Sheila. If you're already a subscriber of this channel, I believe you might have heard me mention it a number of times. So Podcast with Sheila is another channel of mine on YouTube, and the audio version is also on Anchor. And on this channel, we bring seasoned guests with inspiring real life stories to share with us. We've done different stories, very inspiring stories in the past. We've done stories on abuse, we've done stories on success, we've done stories of how to be so successful, yet when you lose all your success, how you're able to build up again. Stories on depression, stories of child abandonment, stories of how people are making it, what they did to make it on marketing, on business, a whole lot of stories airing on our podcast channel now. I would advise that you check that out as well. It's on YouTube as Podcast with Sheila. Just search for it and you'll find it. When you listen to our episodes and you find them interesting and inspiring, please don't forget to help us spread the message by sharing them on your platforms. Okay, so I'm going to get some glue onto the back. This is still melting, but we can get some glue here. I'll get some glue to the back so that I can attach my felt to it. I'm going to wait for it to melt some more, and then I can attach the felt bit to it. Okay, I guess I'm going to leave it like this without having to attach the blue one to it. I believe it's not too heavy, so I don't need much of a reinforcement to hold it together. So this is our rosebud. We've come to the end of today's brief tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give our video a thumbs up. As usual, don't forget to subscribe if you've not done that already, and please share this video if you can on your timelines and with your contacts. Until we meet again, have a brilliant day.